Uh, Woo! YouTube. What's goody? What's goody? It's your boy Yo Bobby TV, live, reporting to you live from New York City. Yeah, today's cut comes at a special request. So I'm giving my young boy right here like a mohawk slash burst fade. You know, this is how he rocks his hair. So what I do first is I pick the hair out, and I don't make it too neat, but what I do is I pick the hair out and then I go over it to kind of even it out a little bit, you know, so it can have a little bit of shape and have a little bit of form, you know what I'm saying? I've always believed in form when I do things. Form is a very important thing when giving haircuts, especially when the hair got a little height to it, because when it grows out and then they come back, you know, you don't want them saying, hey, my hair's uneven, it's a little messed up, blah, 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 blah. You know how people like to jump chairs and go to the other barber and talk about the other barber. So I try to my best to be official all the way around the board. So like I said, I'm just evening it off, make sure the hair is pretty even all around. You know, then I, blow the little frizzies off, pick it out one more time before I sponge it, because this is going to be like a sponge top cut, you feel me? So I'll just blow it out again, get all the little loose hairs out with the blow dryer. Then I take a little alkaline water, you feel me? We don't use the cheap shit around here, alkaline water, because this cut's gonna be about $55, you feel me? So my homegirl passed me this other little twisted shit, but that shit was some trash. I told her, get that out of here. Let me go back to my little sponge brush. And I had an older sponge brush that I used to like, but it started wearing out. It was a little better than this one right here, but you know, gets the job done. And I like the other one because it had bigger holes in it, so more hair could get in there when you're twisting it. So I like to sponge the hair first and then form the cut to what I'm doing, you know. And then I add a little Cantu oil sheen in there to soften the hair up, you know, because what I like, to me, it works better for me when I sponge the hair. That's just why I pick it out and, you know, trim it down and even it, and then sponge it and do the cut to how they're gonna wear it. Instead of like neating it up, picking it out, and then sponging it later, you might create some little funny looks in the fade. So I always do everything. I sponge it first, and then I do the taper or the mohawk or whatever I'm doing around how the sponge look looks, because that's how they're gonna wear it every day, you know. So I create the little fade line, just a little below the point in like a little arch, so the taper and the fade could kind of like have a little arch, rainbow arch to it, you know what I'm saying? So this young fella rocks his haircut real well, like it looks nice on him. Every time I'm finished with his cut, everybody always compliments him when I'm leaving out. Real cool kid. You know, he's never moving, he's always just chilling. He's getting his haircut like the big G he is, you know what I'm saying? This is how kids supposed to be when they come in the chair, you know? Some kids, even at his age, will just start wilding in the chair. He's real smooth, he knows what kind of haircut he wants, he knows what kind of look he wants. And that's a good thing, because he's gonna be getting a haircut his entire life. So, you know, knowing what he wants instead of coming to the shop, not saying anything to your barber. Like, he tells me how to cut his hair, you know, that's what I like about this guy. So, you know, repeat the same thing to the same side, the next side, I'm sorry. And those are my wall magic clips. I'm quite sure if you guys are following me or my subscribers, you know that that's one of my go-to clippers, like, because it's cordless, it cuts efficient, and it's very lightweight. So, as y'all notice, when I'm doing my little tapers and my cuts, I like to flatten the hair down. So I would take whatever guard it is that I'm using, the 1/2 guard, the 1.5, whatever, and I like to go all the way down with it at first, as you see what I'm doing right here. And then go, once that's laid neatly, I go up with like the 1.5 to blend that out, then down to my 1A, and so forth and so forth. You know, some people don't know the blades, but I like to flatten it real low first, because it enables the fade to have a smoother look. That's just in my opinion, because I feel when you fade up against a lot of high hair, it creates a lot of jagged looks in the fade, and I don't like that. I like my fades to lay real neat and smooth. You know, these are my old ceramics right here. I've been beating these clippers up for a long time. As you can see, the cord is a little bit just dismantled, and you know, this is why I don't like corded clippers, because like the cords start tearing a little bit, the rubber coating over the cord starts pulling apart and exposing the wires, and you know, you don't have those problems with cordless clippers. The only problem you have with cordless clippers, the battery might get low, and you know, so You know, I actually have 3 pair of those clippers. One at home, one for my traveling set, and one I keep in the shop. But I need to get another one in the shop because the battery is kind of not holding like a great charge anymore. So as you can see with this blend right here, the blend comes out real smooth, as you know, as I was telling you guys how I lay the hair down, you know. So that's my technique of getting the blends real smooth and real tight, you know. And then of course I trim up the front of the hairline so the hair's not hanging over, and kind of, you know, I lift the hairs off that are hanging over just to give it that nice neat look, you know what I'm saying? And I start my shape ups all from in the middle of the hairline. Like, I think most barbers might do that. I don't really pay attention to a lot of dudes, but you know, I started from the middle of the hairline so I could gauge, you know, let's say if the left side's a little higher or the right side's a little higher, I kind of tap it from the middle first and then figure out, you know, how I'm gonna kind of straighten it out a little bit. But like I said, I've never believed in trying to giving everybody the straightest hairline. I give them a hairline that matches their head, and without, and some people you could give a super straight hairline to and it'll be boxed up all around the board. But you know, in some people's lines, you gotta kind of push them back to kind of straighten it up a little bit. But just a slight, everybody gets a slight pushback a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? It's the process of looking good. You know, it's a sacrifice you gotta make, you know? So, and this is a straight raw clipper action right here. There's no enhancements in shorty here. This is just me and my clippers getting busy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got some wave videos coming soon, and you know, big shout out to Sir Cruz and 360 Jeezy on that video they did on that I think it was a 6-month wolfing session. Dope shit, you know what I'm saying? Epic for the wave game. We need that, you know what I'm saying? Sir Cruz was good, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm over here, as you can see. That's actually, if you're looking at it, that's Shorty's left side. On the camera, it looks like his right side. So I shaped up the front, but I didn't come all the way down to the sideburns because I balled out the sides a little bit. I just gave it like a little effect, like a halfway, you know, line up on the corners and bring it down. Round his back out a little bit to like a triangle-ish, roundish thing. And basically that's the cut, as you guys can see it, you know what I'm saying? You know, slight mohawk slash burst fade. And this is my man right here telling me, bro, you forgot the part in the side of my head. Now I'm gonna have to tag on an extra $10 for this part. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna have to pay about 60 bucks for this right here. Word. So as I'm tapping in this part right here, you gotta make sure you drop the little hairs that's hanging over the part, and just make sure it looks official. Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's a good width. Pause, no freaky. You know, so tomorrow when he wake up, the part's not halfway like disappearing. You know what I mean? Make sure it's real clean. Go over it a little bit, make sure it's sharp, straight, and you know, I gotta show him the mirror because he ain't gonna let me not show him the mirror. He gonna want to see this up close and personal. I like this guy right here because he's official. He's about how his hair looks, and you know, it's how you're supposed to be, man. You can't just be going to the barber shop and just letting the barbers do what they want. You gotta say, hey, bro, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is how I like it. See, he's paying attention. He's making sure I did everything to his liking. It's what it is, man. You know, no cheating the customers when they paying the money. Feel me? Like, subscribe, hit them with a little alcohol. Make sure you like, subscribe. Hit somebody that might want to see this video. Somebody that got a kid that might want their hair cut. You know, hit me up. Yo, Bobby TV. We out. Peace.